What is going on, guys? I am Consumer Tech Review, and today I'm going to be comparing the Redragon K530 versus the Redragon K599. We're going to throw these on the table and go over the pros and the cons of each, and then figure out which one you guys should get. And if at any point during the video, if you want to check out the K530 or the K599, there's going to be Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. But let's jump into it. All right, guys, comparing the Redragon K530 versus the Redragon K599. These are two amazing keyboards, especially for the price point. Let's go over the key differences right away. Now, I will say these are extremely similar. Putting these things together, the cases are almost identical. Obviously, this is a 70% keyboard and this is a 60%, but these are basically the same. They're probably using the same molds. Flipping them over, they're almost identical. Both have the same flip up risers, which is nice. And you can see right here, this one is a big difference. This uses a 2.4 gigahertz USB for the wireless mode, while this one uses a complete Bluetooth mode. Now, which one's better? I'm gonna go with this one. It's easier to connect, faster to connect, and it had absolutely no issues with connectivity or ever losing connection. This one didn't either. However, I think I would just prefer to plug a USB in than have to mess with my Bluetooth. That being said, if you want to connect it to something like your phone, you can't do it with this one, but you can with this one. So give it a take depending on your situation. Flipping these to the side, again, basically the exact same. You have your USB-C for charging, and then you have your on and off switch. This one is to switch between all of the three different Bluetooth devices, whereas this one just uses the USB dongle, so it doesn't have that there, but those are exactly the same. And I will mention that these both have custom keycaps from Techwear. I'll also have those linked below, but it is a fair test because these are exactly the same keycaps, just different colors. Okay, now number one big difference besides the actual form factor is the RGB. The RGB on this one is just better than this one. This one's not quite as bright. It doesn't have the white backplate that bounces light up. So the RGB is better on this one. It's brighter, it's more vibrant, and it's more continuous because of the white backplate. That being said, this one doesn't have bad RGB. It's just not like this one. I'm feeling the weight of them. This one's definitely heavier, but not by much, probably due to just being a little bit bigger. Okay, now the big comparison, the actual typing test, the feeling test. And we are gonna do this on a desk mat. Let's do the K530 first. This is with brown switches and this one is with red switches. Let's get a test of this one. Okay, now comparing these side by side, this one wins like 100% hands down, which maybe a lot of you might not be expecting. The stabilizers on this one are way better than this one. Let's get the sound test. This one feels really, really good. Now, both of these could be modded with some foam inside, but that's really not that hard to put in. However, of both of them in the typing experience, I prefer this one, even though I'm not even a red switch guy, I just prefer this one. Aotemu browns are good, but they're not like Gateron browns or something like Kailh's. However, these red Aotemu switches don't feel bad at all, especially for the price. Okay, so let's get these off and see if these are lubed. Now, these actually are lubed. They have lube stabilizers, and these are also lubed. The keys themselves are not, but the stabilizers are. However, the stabilizers on the K599 feel much better than the stabilizers on this, and they also sound better. Now, the differences are minimal, but it is definitely noticeable. This is also a feel. This one does feel much better than this one, although it also sounds better. So of the two keyboards, which one should you guys get? Well, they're both priced very similar and they're both extremely budget and you get a lot for your money. However, this one has more usability because it does have the arrow keys here, which I prefer. However, it doesn't have the three Bluetooth devices that can all be connected at the same time, but it is easier to connect through the USB. So if you need three devices that can connect all the time through Bluetooth, this one's the one to get. However, if you want just an easy connection for like your PC with a USB dongle, this is absolutely the one to get. This will come down to personal preference, but if you get either of these, red switches are probably the way to go. That is the switch that I would recommend for either of these keyboards. But again, guys, if you want to check out either of these keyboards or the keycaps, I'll have both of them linked below for Amazon for the US, UK, and Canada. I do got you guys. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to see a full review, I have full reviews for both of these keyboards in this video on my channel, so go subscribe to Consumer Tech tech review below. But if this video did help you out, help me out and throw a like below. And if you enjoy other keyboard reviews or keyboard comparisons, I do a ton of those, so please consider subscribing again. But this was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys later.